Sipping on straight chlorine. Sipping on straight chlorine. I don't know the words, don't judge me. Drink too much water, now I gotta breathe. If you're too fat, you can't see your feet. Sipping on straight chlorine. Those are not the words. Nope. Give me some space. I just got home. I'm about to get a little faded, so you gotta do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. Cause if you're too fat, you can't see your feet. Ask where my dick go, help me. Sipping on straight chlorine. Cause if you're too skinny, eat some meat. I was in line, they said, who's next? I said, me. Run around the corner and two, please. Turning colors on the inside me. Call me Picasso in my beep. Sipping on straight chlorine. Yeah. Like Jump Street. Hell yeah, like Jump Street. 21, motherfucker. Ah, yes. Beer. So glad I got that yesterday.
Hell is your problem?
I was a little more responsible drinking last night, too. Could have went all in, but I was like, I don't want to come into work with scales. It's not a good look. Flicking your tongue at everybody, crawling up the walls, looking in two different directions at the same time. It's not good.
Speak up. What is it to be?
Give me something to drink.
Right? Just completely blown out.
This what you want?
Looking like some curly hair in the humidity or some shit. Just blow. It's like, you let your shit air dry? It's like, you got something else. Yeah, hiding and scattering. That's the one. That's the dead giveaway right there. Shit goes down. Or it doesn't go down. And all of a sudden, it's like, why is he acting like shit's going down? Because he's been sipping on straight chlorine. He walked straight into the street. A truck came and he got pwned. Sipping that chlorine.
How about this?
Get you pwned to the max. All pwnage has been certified by the Pwnage Board. Any people you have seen pwned were full advocates of the pwnage. If any questions, regards, or queries are answered, please do not call HR. If you found this recording to be a very helpful incident, please go get pwned.
Oh hell, the missus has me out hunting damn near.
Oh yes.
Selling up hides to send the kid to
Cause didn't you say last time basically his boss called you up like, why weren't you on that phone call the other day or the other minute? And like, what the fuck was up with that? You're like, what the fuck are you talking about, dick lips? It's like, shouldn't you be chewing on a bag somewhere? That's what you guys do, right? Corporate bag munchers.
Appreciate it.
Let's go, girl.
Motherfuckers. That's the guy. That's that motherfucker. Cause he be sipping on straight chlorine.
Yeah, that's my girl.
He be walking up and down the street, shaking just like a fiend. Cause he's sipping on straight chlorine. Hell yeah, wait till they fuck that bullshit. Ain't nobody trying to talk to folks on vacation. This is a vacation. I mean, there's a little work probably thrown in there, but like, every time work is not necessary, it ain't like you're gonna sit there and just sit still like, Well, I hope they call me so I can go right back to work and start stressing out over the next thing. Eat a dick. Yeah. And that's another thing too. If I just got here, don't like ambush me and shit.
There's a girl.
Like give me a head nod or two fingers in the air or some shit. But don't come over here and start talking. It's like if I walk into a bathroom and my friend is in the bathroom, you can talk to me. But if I walk into a bathroom and some person I don't really know just starts chatting me up while I'm holding my dick, I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm gonna be like, I don't even think you real. I'm gonna just act like you not. Yeah, go hit a ball or swim in the water or some shit. Catch a tan. Be a lobster. Fuck. Don't be coming over here with that bullshit. Talking about. So, you made it. Yeah, motherfucker, you see me. Dick face. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to have no motherfucking personal time with his ass. And I bet you, unless he was a suck up himself back in the day, he ain't trying to talk to nobody. He probably had just scored some cocaine and it was in his pocket. And when he sees anybody, he's like, fuck! Like, I just want to do this shit and go upstairs. Where is my hooker? Yeah. So you made it. How was your flight? Did you get in okay? How's your luggage? Was it alright? Have you eaten yet? I just had this. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about any of it. Good boy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, ain't nobody in Florida just getting high off of Florida. That shit ain't real. Like, if I was somewhere near Canada, like one of those places that have like national parks or something, you can get high off the location. You just sit there and be like, nature is gorgeous. They have really preserved something beautiful here. I appreciate the work that went into preserving this place. There's a lot you can do with that. But Florida, the armpit of the South, psh, get out of here. Ain't nobody trying to preserve that shit. Sinking underwater anyway. Fucking things below sea level. I think Louisiana is sinking too. Most of them places are like flatlands and marshes. You can't just keep building on top of that shit. You gotta like, at some point, stop. Or build somewhere else. Cause I'm pretty sure that I don't know, only 2 of those left. That's all cool. I'll eat some pork. Yeah, I know it's like a project out there probably costs less because I mean I don't know, I don't remember what it was like in Jacksonville. I was only there in the nighttime mainly, so I didn't really get to see the city. But I know in Orlando there's nothing over 2 stories. Like the whole fucking city is on the ground. On the ground. It makes the sky look huge because you can see everything past all the buildings. It just feels like it's right on top of your head. Yeah, that too. Like, oh, I'm gonna start a brand new city here. Shit. They trying to rob me.
And you'll have a bullet in your gun.
Easy.
You're getting robbed. Shit.
Motherfuckers. Well, I didn't even have to get off the horse. Good job. Yeah, I'm gonna build a brand new city on top of this wet cardboard. I hope it holds. It's like they consulted the first 2 pigs of the 3. They're like, how should we build this? Just throw a bunch of hay and sticks on it. It'll be fine. Meanwhile, the other pig with the bricks moved to fucking Chicago and shit. Call it quicksand. Why? Because we thought it'd be best to build it on some quicksand. Like, if we're over 30 years, it'll be under the ground. Like, isn't that a bad idea? Look, man, it's hot as fuck. We gonna be happy to be in the earth with the mud. Like, what about future generations? Fuck them. They're gonna be living off in Mars and shit anyway. Ain't nobody living on this dirt planet. You know what that's what Earth stands for in the galaxy, right? Dirt. Ain't nothing special about this place. We ain't even a tourist attraction. We're a sideshow on the way to fucking Vegas. We're one of those places before you get to Vegas and you're like, should I really stop by Earth? I mean, I don't know. Quicksand, motherfucker. All that bullshit, like, it's just, that's real shit though, cause when that hurricane hit and I came home, my neighbor's car, he had a tree in the front windshield that was bursting out through the side windows, and you could see where the tree came, cause it was a really, really big tree, like it literally just picked it up out the earth and then just gently shoved it into his car. Oh man, I will never forget that image. But the bottom of it, bro, you can see all the roots and everything fully intact because it pulled it right out of the earth. But the foundation that it came out of was fucking sand. Like, it was the weirdest thing because you would be driving around all day and night checking out all your shit, and you look at whatever plants and stuff are around you, and all the trees had grass on top of them and a little bit of dirt that was always like around. So you could always see like what you thought was the top or the base foundation. Man, that shit was a front. That grass was like literally 6 inches deep. And then everything underneath that is just straight sand. Like sand, sand, sand. I don't know how this fucking thing was even getting any nutrients or anything and how it got that fucking big. Because the fucking foundation was straight sand. I was like, who the fuck builds this shit? Like, you know you have hurricanes and the wind alone will fuck you up. Like, it'll pick your ass up and throw you 600 feet the other direction while simultaneously throwing something else 700 miles per hour at you while you're going in that direction. So you're just going to collide with this 1,000 mile per hour wind force and smash into it. Shit, a bottle cap could fucking murder your ass in a windstorm. It'll just come through and right through your brain or some shit. And they'll be like, well, how did he die? He was shot, but I don't know, like a bullet or anything. Yeah, it was the dumbest fucking idea I've seen in a long time. I was like, who the fuck thought it was a good idea to put some shit like this where the wind is just naturally gonna pick it up and fucking destroy it? Like, excuse me. Saw blade bottle, really little bandsaw style and shit. With the ridges on it, and just fucking rip up your fucking face. Oh, you know what pissed me off the other day? This fucking Cardi B. Let me get one thing straight before I rip into this bitch. She has a really nice paid for body. Like, it looks really nice because she paid for it. She was a stripper, so obviously, like, she gonna look good. So, no, yeah, absolutely. There's another one of them motherfuckers. Why is there so much water? Cause you below the fucking ocean, dumbasses. Like, the fuck did y'all think? Y'all gonna end up looking like the Jetsons and shit in a minute. But, apparently, fucking Cardi, back in the day when she was a stripper, like I said, she's really, really, really nice body. But at some point, like, guys would be like, hey, I got all this money, let's go home, blah blah blah. So then she go home with him or whatever, take him wherever the fuck it was to go fuck. This bitch, I don't know how the information came out that she was doing this, but apparently what she was doing was she would drug the guy and then rob him, like just straight up rob his ass, like all his shit, and then leave him passed out fucking somewhere where she left him. And a lot of people were kind of hating on it because they're like, that's basically rape culture, what you're talking about. That's what we're saying, bro. Like, I'm like, dude, you can't do that. Like, like this whole thing about equality, people don't really want it yet. and this is exactly a very, very strong case, I believe, to say that people don't really want equality. Because equality means, like, a man and a woman do the same thing, and they both get hit with the same fucking charge. Not because, well, she's a woman, so there's the, fuck all that. No. She knows what's up, because she knew what she was doing. And if you feel any regret or remorse afterwards, that doesn't make it better. Like, she's trying to back off now because they were like, oh, you robbed all these guys and da 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 da, and you drugged everybody. And her initial response was, oh, I did it just so I could survive. And I'm like, somebody had a really good point though, because they said, they go, how are you going to hide behind all your ignorant fans that are just like stupidly, you know, defending your actions, even though they don't really understand like what they're defending? And then, when it comes down to like us breaking down what you did, you drugged men and stole their money and watches and chains and cars and shit. Like, you can't do that. That's fucking robbery. Like, it's straight up robbery. And her excuse was literally, I was just doing it to survive and da da da. And they were like, you can't act like, okay, back in the day, Chad was a fucking a mass murderer, but it was for the mob, so like he got paid to do it. So he would mass murder like tons of people and get paid. So it was what he was doing just to survive. He felt really bad every time he murdered all these people, but you know, it was what he did to survive. And then when he got enough money, he got out of the game. So it's not so bad. No, we'll probably make a movie about him or a book or a TV show, you know. We'll glorify his actions and make him an anti-hero. Not a bad guy, but he just isn't, you know, the good guy. And that's basically what they're doing. They're like, oh, it wasn't that bad because of this or it's because of that. I'm like, dude, if any guy, like from the tip top best to the worst of the worst went, and yes, exactly, you would be in federal break my ass in half prison. And they were basically like, okay, because it was a girl, da da da. It's like, fuck you. Like, if I did that shit, if I was a male stripper and a bunch of women, like 50 of them, came out later like, hey, wait a minute, ain't that the bitch that stole all my shit back in the day and da da da, this and that and blah blah blah, and had evidence to back it up? Like, here's a police report, here's where I was, here's the person's real fucking, like, everything is pointing to the fact that you did this shit. And then they go, yeah, but he's famous now and he's basically like not that bad, you know, like he's trying to do stuff and be a good person.
Someone help me! Easy there, girl.
Damn, that dog chewed your ass up.
Please. I can't take this pain. I'm all slashed. I'm burning up.
Here you go.
Here, take a swig of this. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god. If Kanye got hit with a charge and it was like, man, back in the day before you became, oh shit, he died. I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, if that motherfucker came out and it was like, yeah, back in the day you was this and you was that, all these women have all this evidence, we have recordings and videotape and da da da, and you're going to jail. And then they dismissed it because they were like, but he's a really good musician and that's it. Like, it's pretty much, he's just a good musician. So like, we need to ignore all of that. They'd be like, what are you talking about? No, fuck you, he's going to jail. Like, you can't do that. Especially as a man, are you crazy? Everybody would be like,
Good girl.
ultra uber pissed off. Like, people in jail would probably be like, I did less than that and I'm in this motherfucker. Like, like, how am I gonna be in jail doing less than the people outside of jail? But because they got money, y'all don't want to fucking, like, you just want the money. Like, they paid a bunch of money off the record, and then they paid some money on the record, and then everything's fine. They're like, he can't go to jail. He's an upstanding member of society. He's a pillar of the community, and if we took that away, everything would go to hell. He does so much good. Like, he makes tennis shoes. Did you know that? Yeah, he makes tennis shoes. Yeah, for who? People who can afford $700 tennis shoes and $6,000 resale versions of the tennis shoe. His shoes are so fucking popular that people forge them and charge 2 G's. Like, get out of here with that noise. Motherfuckers talking about, I'm gonna wear some $800 sneakers once. If I buy some $800 shoes, I'm gonna get buried in them. I think the most that I've ever spent on like shoes was like $350, or maybe like four, like an even four. Like, it's not that I wouldn't go higher, it's just that was as high as I went at the time. And I really wanted those. Like, it was more of a status thing too. Like, it was a name brand, and they were exclusive and very rare. They came from Japan and shit. But it was a thing. Like, it was more to it than just the fact that I wanted something to be on my feet. Like, I have fucking Skechers for that, but these were some Japanese designer ass shoes, and I was like, I want those. They were fucking cool. Everybody liked them shoes. That's what I didn't do. I'm like, where's my blunt? I'm like, I haven't rolled it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh man. Dude, them Jordan fucking sweaters, boy. I believe it's $60. I absolutely believe it. And if it was during the time you were in high school like me, it probably was the one that, it was a Jumpman fucking one that had air written under it with the symbol on the front. Like, I can almost picture this fucking thing. Because so many people had like cool fucking Jordan clothes. Like, that's when Jordan was actually like, you could wear just about anything from that line and still have like status. Just mix it in with some Tommy Hilfiger, you're fine. And you know what's crazy is Tommy Hilfiger has like one of the biggest bounce backs of all time, because when I was in high school, like around like 98 or 2000, no, not 2, like 98 or 99, he was popping, like completely just popping. Him and Nautica, they were just going nuts. Nautica, Eddie Bauer, Izod shirts, fucking everything was just kicking it right then. And yeah, he was absolutely right, dude. What happened was, all his shit was blowing up out of nowhere, and a lot of black people were wearing his clothes, but he never planned for that. So what he ended up getting caught saying on some interview or something was, they go, oh yeah, most of your demographic is urban, and because it's the nice way of saying black, they're like, it's urban and blah blah blah. And he goes, yeah, but had I known it was gonna be so popular in these areas, I never would have made it for those people. And they were like, what? As soon as I heard that shit, I was like, I ain't buying another motherfucking Hilfiger anything. And I loved his shit. I had like t-shirts and jean shorts. But like today, people don't remember that shit. Like, they just don't. He kept his mouth shut and just kept making clothes, and somehow magically it just blew over. Like that whole the 24-hour news cycle, man, that shit is real. That shit is super uber true real. Like, out of nowhere, you are the spotlight. People hate you and no one wants you to live or have any happiness. Next day, somebody else. And then they're like, well, what about Tommy Hilfiger? Like, he still feels that way and does those things. And they're like, yeah, but this guy now, like, look at this guy now. And you're like, oh my God. Like, nothing sticks unless you actually murdered somebody. Yeah, keep it alive and let it go. And that's the 24-hour news cycle in America. Like, remember, they were trying to go after Trump because of, some kind of connection with the pedophile and shit, and Bush or not Bush, Clinton and somebody else. I think it's Epstein. They were trying to like link him to that shit, and I guess they did at one point, but it wasn't the way they wanted to link him, so they just let it go. But they're like, yeah, but he's still tied to this guy, and they're like, yeah, but not the way we wanted him to be. We were trying to spin it this way. And they're like, oh, but what about the thing? Like, he said that. We have it recorded, and he's documented as saying this about the guy. He's probably a pedophile himself. And they're like, yeah, but, you know, we wanted to get him for this, though. This. So, no one cares anymore. I was like, wow, okay. Fuck it. Makes no sense to me. Like, he's a suspect one moment, and then nothing changes. And all of a sudden, he's just not. You're like, okay, I wish I could fucking threaten people and, you know, get them to think like, if you're gonna come after me, you're gonna ruin your own life. Like, that kind of shit. I'm all about that. Like, if I had mob ties, I would probably be more humble. I wouldn't be more arrogant. I'd be more humble because I would know, like, at the worst of the worst, you're gonna get your shit fucked up. Like, it would just break your legs and leave you where you are. Yeah. Or if I was that guy, like if I was the president and they were like, you know, you can just grab anybody at any point and like put them wherever the fuck you want. Essentially, like, we can do that. And I'd be like, oh, for real? Let me hit up my 3rd grade teacher. Bitch, what was up with that F? It's like, now you're gonna be crawling the walls of Langley as we slow drip LSD into your eyelids every 15 minutes and put you in this padded cell with nothing but baby crying sounds and flashing strobe lights. All the walls will be static white noise from a TV, and we'll just keep dripping fucking LSD and shit in your eyeballs every 15 minutes. We'll just watch you. Like, we'll just laugh and laugh as you try and scream and climb the walls and make sense of whatever the fuck you're looking at. But it'll be hilarious to us. Like, if I had that kind of fucking power, oh man, straight directly to your house. They'd be like, hey Bill, did you know there's a black limo outside your car with 16 black SUVs all tinted out? And no one has exited the car yet? And they're like, really? Yeah, you might want to check this out. They're like, what'd you need? You want some water? Pound. You just hear that knock. Cut. I'm like, hello, who is it? Open the door, ma'am. It's the U.S. government. The U.S. government? Wow, I paid my taxes. This isn't about that, ma'am. Did you give Chad the Hater a unsatisfactory grade back in 1989? And we're like, who? I haven't been a teacher for like 16 years. That's irrelevant. What we're gonna do now is completely fuck your life up. We're gonna waterboard you at random events. None of this is gonna make sense to you. We're just gonna treat you like you're a suspect, but we're not gonna ask you any questions. We're just gonna torture you. You like drugs and pain? Like, well, I've enjoyed a marijuana cigarette. No, we ain't talking about them drugs. Those are the fun drugs. We're gonna give you meth, and then we're gonna follow it up with angel dust. And then after that, we're gonna run some
yourself
speed
and
through your
a couple of
lungs.
things by the door for your horse. You'll be turning heads.
This guy's talking over me. What an asshole.
Apparently, those Blackwater robbers are still on the loose. They
Yeah, I'm
got
one of
that
them.
whole town on lockdown.
Cause I'm sipping on straight chlorine. The pizza places around here, they have a different menu than I have. Cause when I'm in Carson and I order a pizza, the toppings are different. Like totally different. And in Carson, I think this is just a flagship pizza place. So they get all the cool new shit. But they sell beer right out the fucking thing, delivered to you and all. Today, or not today, last night when I ordered my pizza, I was like, let me just get my classic always go to is hand tossed pepperoni with red onions and leave it like that. Or I'll do like a half pepperoni, half cheese, just so I can mix up the texture of them on my tongue. But yesterday when I was doing it, I was like, I want something different. And I put the pepperonis on, but I was like, I want something else with this. And they had garlic. And I remember I was like, oh, garlic's really good for you. Fuck it. Let's throw some garlic on that bitch. So I was like, throw some garlic on there. But then it clicked. I was like, garlic. I've never seen that option in my entire life. And I started looking at all the other options. Dude, they're missing like two of the ones that we have out there, but they added one new one, the garlic, and then they did something else. I remember. I think it was like a different kind of pepper. But oh yeah, garlic on hand tossed pizzas, man, can't beat that shit. But yesterday I went thin crust because I didn't want so much grease on it, and it worked actually. Like I woke up, I was still burping pizza because I went to sleep with pizza in my stomach. I always do. This is just something I do to myself. I don't know why I do it. I always know it's gonna happen, but I go to sleep with a full stomach instead of waiting or walking around and letting it kind of digest and do its thing. I know what the process is supposed to be, but I also know what position to sleep in to make sure that everything kind of goes the way on the way down. Dude, fresh garlic is my jam. I am never, ever, ever gonna say no garlic, please. Like, fuck out of here with that shit. If I'm on a date at an Italian place, you better believe that I'm gonna be with some mints or something. Like, just come prepared. But it's so good for you. Like, it's so good for you. It does wonders for your blood pressure. Um, I would go on, but I'm a little faded, so I'm just not gonna do that. Um, hey, how about that? Motherfucking garlic bread, which is highly underrated, in my opinion. Like, garlic bread is good no matter what you are doing. Like, fucking hell, that shit is delicious. They do. My aunt actually did that for a little while. And my mom. Both of them did it. Texas toast is where it's at. See, most people don't even know about that, though. Texas toast? That's that thick shit. Because garlic bread is just like a loaf. Like a cylindrical loaf. But that Texas toast, like, that's like, what do you call those? French toast? That really thick bread? That's that shit right there where they just said, let's not put eggs and batter on it. And let's eat, garlic and rosemary and all this other shit. We have a do-it-yourself kind of garlic loaf from the bakery. It's fucking good, like really good. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, do your thing, man. I'm about to roll this blunt. Yeah, them things are fucking delicious. Handle your shit. I'll be right here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just gonna fuck about a little bit. Oh wait, I think I need it. I don't remember if I did. Sipping on straight chlorine. Yeah, I did it.
Now,
Well, that's
let me
fine
see.
then.
Fucking burned my TV and shit.
No one's got better pride.
Fine people of Strawberry, citizens, gentlemen, ladies, go about your business in peace. I beg of you.
Who's that guy?
Welcome to Strawberry, my friends.
Is it 3?
And to those that live here, stay here. We're a
it's
fine
3.
town for fine people. An oasis of culture and civilization
it's 3.
in the West. American ingenuity. European sophistication.
Evening.
Fine architecture. And above all, good manners. All here in
Good
West Elizabeth.
manners. This guy's weird.
Be well, my proud people. Be well and be happy. Temperance, diligence, forbearance shall make for a happy land here.
Good evening.
All we ask is you give us a chance. A chance to make you happy. A chance to make you feel like this is your home. Since I've been elected mayor, I have reduced the criminal element significantly. But more than that, I have raised the cultural element. We have transformed Strawberry into a veritable Versailles of the West. Venice in the mountains. Manhattan without the pollution. We are a sophisticated place for sophisticated folk. So welcome one, welcome all. Whether you're stopping for an hour or a lifetime, we embrace you.
Sipping on straight chlorine. Well, alright. If he says so.
Not saying it's true, but I heard a fella came into town trying to sell hides, and one of them was a human hide.
That's the way things are around here these days.
And one of them was a human hide. That's pretty wild. Fucking skinned somebody.
These things.
Sipping
I
on
should be
straight chlorine.
Catch up soon.
I'ma shoot you in your feet. Let the vibe wash over me.
Oh, well.
Little Seymour is clean. What's up, buddy?
The other day,
Stay where you are.
fellas line up for a duel. Draw irons, and then miss every shot. Kinda took the wind out of their sails.
Nothing new about that.
Nothing new about that. Motherfucker. Ain't nobody ask you that, though, did they? Rolling up blunts for me. Gonna smoke it in these trees. Wait. Rolling up blunts for me. Gonna smoke up my own trees. Put it in, don't ask
The way
me
it goes.
how it goes, cause I know you need some bullshit in your feet.
You know, I did snake oil. I swear, it don't even do nothing.
It don't even do nothing.
Couple workers lost their feet in the harvest that, that place over there last summer. Now the foreman's advertising like it's the best job going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
Best get back to it.
See you later.
Rolling out blunts for me. Let the vibe run through your veins. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's perfect timing, actually. I just finished rolling this thing.
Work's dried up like an old dead frog.
Work's
There's a
dried up
job
like an
5
old
miles
dead
to hear
frog.
about it.
I'm getting used to
Hello
seeing
there,
more
sir.
bad than good.
Well, I should be moving.
Woo.
You take care now.
Sipping on straight chlorine.
So,
Got the rinse session all complete. Hey, I see you.
This is it, folks. Last
Yeah,
call.
I see you. I know it's all love, but you gotta understand, personal space is important. See, you're a dog, so maybe you understand, but I'm gonna break it down to you anyway. You see the location that you're in? It's a good one. Yeah, it is a good one. You should wag your tail. See, just like that.
Hey,
And you notice how you're leaning backwards now?
real fine.
I'm going to reinforce that behavior. You're a good boy, Seymour. All you gotta do is stay a good boy. I love you. Just hang out right here, you little munchkin. See, it's only 140. Be careful. I don't trust you around here. Things get all fucked up. I can't see my phone. I need to know if my friend texts me or not. He said his rinse is on. Probably just throwing some shit on. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, you want out. That's why. Let's see. Damn, this map is so fucking young. There's nothing on it. I like it. Oh, I like it a lot. I've only been to these locations. What is this? Damn. Oh, fucking the guy. I'll do that later. What's this? Warble? Don't really feel like fucking around with that either. What's this? Can open up this, but I won't. Cause I'm sipping on straight chlorine. I guess those would be the best moves though. Yep. Let's see. This one, or this one. I know what this one is and I like it. I'm gonna feel like a piece of shit after I do this. So maybe I won't. I'll just go to this guy.
You done good, girl.
Whoo! Feel all tingly. Tingly. What is this?
Who
He's
put
fucked
a
up.
rock in the middle of the road? Hey, you
What?
there?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Would you mind watching my stuff while I head to find another wagon? Sure. You're a kind man. I'll be back. Fit as a fiddle. Boss ain't gonna be happy about this.
Glinting on the ground. Maybe it was
Could swear
that.
there normally ain't rocks on this road. Boy.
Nice.
My mouth tastes terrible. I could go for a nice bread.
He's drunk as hell. He said I could go for a nice bread. That is a drinker. I can still see him. He's right there. Motherfucker just sat down. Hey.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get the wagon or what? Man, you ain't gonna do shit.
You alright, girl?
Fuck you and fuck your stuff.
There we go.
Moonshine. Where's the moonshine? I probably shouldn't rob this guy. Yeah, I'ma just be cool.
Come on, girl.
Ooh. This is one powerful bug. Let's close out that stuff.
Yeah. Stay calm. Easy there.
Okay.
You alright, girl?
couple of wolves just tried to eat us. But it's all good though.
That's it. You three, back to work. We lost too much time on this already. Mr. Appleseed is very unhappy.
Mr. Appleseed ain't out here getting mauled by wolves. We lost 2 men already.
But you good-for-nothing cowards!
Yeah.
Call yourselves lumbermen, afraid of us few damn critters? It's a forest. What the hell do you expect?
That's a moral dilemma. You murder all the... Wait a minute. What kind of horse is that? Oh, goddamn. Shire. Step behind your Belgian drive. Another Belgian drive. That's cool.
Oh! Yes! Maybe you're the man I need. Can you believe these lazy lily livers? Refusing to work on account of a few little wolves. They've been attacking workers on the south side of the camp. We need a real man to get rid of them. What do you say? You'll be very well rewarded.
All right. If you're paying, I should be able to take care of that for you.
Kill the wolves.
You know what? Let's have a toast. To Joe. Yeah, to Joe. A more miserable bastard there never was. To Joe!
To Joe.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to walk. If the foreman don't do nothing about them wolves soon, I'm out of here.
Me and all. Yep, me too. We'll all go. See how they like it then.
Even the foreman won't be able to bootlick his way out of that with apples.
Hey.
Benny took up camping early. He said he found a damn gravesite among the
All right.
trees. Bodies all chopped up and chewed, men and women both. Goddamn Injuns. Okay then, girl.
Time to go hunt some wolves, apparently. Wait a minute. Still through the middle. Here we go.
Get back. Stay.
Oh.
Okay, my girl.
Well, now that that's taken care of, I think it's time to get paid for our job.
Oh, there you are. I assumed from all the gunshots and howling, you got some good news for me?
Yep, it's done.
That's a relief, I'll tell you. Excellent work. Money's right there on the table.
Don't mention it. Me and Wolves go way back.
$50, goddamn.
All right, you lazy bastards! Get back to work! Now! The wolves are gone, so no more excuses.
Stay back! This here's a private affair.
Get me off this horse! Sir, please help me out of here. Thank the Lord you showed up when you did. All the things he said he'd do to me.
It's all right, ma'am. It's over now.
Thank you. Again.
Nice folks round here.
You can live right here in the rain. Face down in the mud. Earthworms are your brothers. Why, hello there, maggot. Nice to see you. Well, hey there. Is that you, earthworm? Nice to see you, dung beetle.
Giddy up.
Wisecracking cockroach. Hey, wisecrack. You know what that reminds me of? Is Joe's Apartment. Remember that shit with, I think it was Brendan Fraser, where his apartment had all those roaches that were basically like New York wisecracking ass fucking cockroaches. Like, it was that. It was actually not a bad movie. I'm not gonna lie. It was stupid as hell, but it wasn't a bad movie. Or at least I don't remember it being bad. I remember I watched it on TV. Or did I rent it from Blockbuster? I think I watched it on... Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Right? Yeah, it wasn't like, oh, a fucking stupid ass movie. You know what, that was for me, but I was like, this is some straight horse shit, and I'm mad that I even tried to enjoy this, was, the Super Mario Brothers movie, where it was like, Dennis Hopper was in it, and he was King Koopa. Like, that was one of the dumbest fucking movies I have ever seen in my entire goddamn life. Everything about it, I was just like, John Leguizamo was in it, he was Luigi. Ah, that was such a bad movie. You did not miss a fucking thing. Like, that shit was so bad. I think they had like
Oh, Mr. Downs!
a chick or something that was supposed to be Peach. Like, she didn't know she was a princess or some dumb shit. It was really stupid. Hey, look who I found. Let's go beat his monkey ass.
Mr. Thomas Downs?
Yep, that's me.
You owe me money.
Oh, no, I'm...
We ain't a charity, Mr. Downs. Oh, come here, you maggot.
Please, sir. I'll...
They
Really?
gonna try and hit me, huh?
Threaten me, would
Beat
you?
your monkey ass.
Please. I have a family, sir. Please.
I don't care about your family. Why'd it have to come to this, huh?
Believe me, sir. I didn't want this either.
You ain't such a do-gooder, are you? If you're running out on debts...
I'm not running anywhere. I'm doing my best for you.
Pay the money. You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back, what's not to understand? Where's our money?
I don't have it.
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
Then sell
need
your
more beer.
wife, or your family, or something. We ain't your idea.
Damn, I beat him up pretty good.
Is that clear?
He spit blood all over my
What are you
face.
looking at?
Thomas!
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
Right? That's that moment. They know it. That's why they're getting all fucking artsy fartsy right now. Motherfucking violins and God knows what other instruments are in that little orchestra. Projecting my doom. This is what happens when you try to... It's fucked up. But...
Yeah.
Some people say that that actually didn't make you sick. It's somebody in the camp that's actually already having it, and you are the one that got his virus because your immune system wasn't ready for the version that he had. Either way, this is a clear example of how tuberculosis was on rampant fucking just killing people. It was on a spree. Cholera.
Ah, how did
Another
you get
nasty
on?
one.
Not so good. He's almost dead. And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them the money.
Well, people who aren't desperate don't seem so interested in my propositions.
Of course.
I love his expressions. Course. Fucking Weasley little shit. If I could murder you, I'd kick you off that fucking rock. Face first. Goddamn right. All the heebie-jeebies. No way you walking out of there without something. I remember I saw this thing. It was a quick guide to time traveling. And they were like, don't touch anybody, don't kiss anybody, don't eat the food, don't do this, don't do this, don't do that. I was like, Jesus Christ. Makes sense though. I was like, you really don't want to be doing all that. Oh my god.
When's this going to end?
Wait. Do you remember the movie Scary Movie? And with the
Speak. Don't cry, boy.
the teacher,
Speak.
the
That's
gym
your
teacher for
game.
the girls though. It was like that really ripped fucking blonde guy, but his voice was like super fucking high, and he always wore skirts. His nuts were like hanging out from his skirt.
It seems the
That is
track is
exactly
our
what
friend
future
here's
AIDS
son.
is
I
gonna
was
happen.
thinking Mr.
Like that's what you're gonna
Williamson could
be.
have a word.
You ready to talk,
Just
boy?
an emotional mess, muscles for days,
They ain't no friends of mine.
and your testicles are gonna
ridden with
dangle
them for a
around your
while.
knees
You see, we heard that
like
part,
a
so how about you
bolo
tell the truth?
fucking weapon from Central
Hurt
America.
him, so the next time he opens his mouth, it is to tell us what is going on.
Balls everywhere. That's it, yep.
O'Driscoll's
They'll
boys
probably
couldn't
grow
open
another
his
one.
mouth, but he'd tell a lie. Screw it. Let's just have some fun. Geld him.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Where's he going?
Oh, don't worry. You're only balls, boy. Just gonna cause you trouble. You know, in Imperial Rome, eunuchs was among the happiest and most loyal of courtiers.
No, you kidding me, right?
Of course.
You sick bastards! Oh, what do you want from me?
Well, you are gonna talk. The only question is now or after we got these little fellas off.
Okay, listen. I know where O'Driscoll was holed up, and you're right. He don't like you any more than you like him. He's at 6 Point Cabin. I'll take you there. Serious. I don't like him. I mean, I like him even less than I like you. No offense.
Oh, none taken.
Okay then, partner. Why don't you take a few of us up there right now? I got this, Dutch. Should be fun. All right, you. Come on. Let's go. Let's both hope you ain't trying to trick us, O'Driscoll.
I ain't no O'Driscoll.
You sure as shit was. John, Bill, come here. We got a social call needs making. Where we heading?
Up into the hills behind Valentine. Well, I'll show you.
John, you take this little rattlesnake with you. Any nonsense, kill him.
Sure.
We're gonna pay your buddies our respects.
He taking us to Combe?
That's what he says. Come on.
I'm taking you to him. Look, I'll give you more directions when we're close. But if I know where we are, it's up past Valentine.
All right, I'll lead. Sharing saddle with an O'Driscoll. Who'd have thought?
How many times I gotta say? I ain't an O'Driscoll.
You sure look like one, and
You sure look like one.
damn, you smell like one too.
I smell like horse shit.
That's right. Boy, are you high.
Oh, sorry.
Morgan, you got throwing knives in your saddlebag. Dud said that you might... I was asked to give them, and I'm doing you the further courtesy of telling you about it.
Next time you want to give me something, how about you give it to me, instead of hiding it somewhere, hoping the opportunity comes up to mention it.
Last goddamn favor I'd do you.
Hey! If I got my bearings, it's over here. Yeah, I know this country. Take this track up through the rocks.
Williamson.
What, Morgan?
Just to say, well, even you can't screw up killing O'Driscolls.
Funny. And I guess you're good here. Unless some soft-handed feller comes along and tells you you've gone too far.
What are you talking about? Fighting that big bullock up in Valentine? How wise you think beating a man to death would have been? With all them folks looking on, when we supposed to be laying low.
I saw your eyes, Morgan. You didn't go clever, you went soft.
I'll take it. After all, you are an authority on not being clever.
The captive gets a little cough in his throat, looks at you with some big doe eyes. You gonna let Combe go free?
I was fighting Colm when you was pretending to fight Indians.
Don't call my record into question.
It's your abilities that call your record into question, Bill.
Now we go left. Road will take us up and round.
These conversations, man. It's your abilities that cause your record into question.
You know, you all ain't that different from the O'Driscolls.
What did you just say?
I've been watching you all these weeks, and,
You've been tied to a tree. You don't know nothing about this gang.
Yeah, well, I'd say you don't know much about the O'Driscolls. But maybe I know more about you than you know about them. And I know all about them, so...
Tell us then. How are we like those
Exactly.
You're outlawed like them?
Bill's like,
Out to survive
I
like
was
them?
in the army, which is true. But then he's like, I was a this and I was a that and blah, 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 blah. But then when we out in the field, like right now, me and John are the ones always doing all the killing.
We're out to live. Free.
And the funny thing is, neither of us talk about being the baddest killer.
Dutch is more like a teacher.
From where I've been, you just look the same as all.
Then you looked, but you ain't seen.
John, shut that boy up.
Enough out of you.
Boys, we're almost on them. Now, who knows if this son of a bitch we got with us is talking true, but if it's what he says it is, and Colm O'Driscoll's here, we can end years of fighting. Here and now.
Amen to that.
Here, here.
I swear, this is where he was...
Shut up.
Okay, now cut left up here. We go down the
Oh,
hill
whoa,
into the forest.
those horses are worth something.
We're going in quiet, taking them out as we find them, trying not to set things off. But if we do, we move quick and hard. We settle this like we know how, okay?
Okay by me. With you, Morgan.
All right, then.
Through the trees here.
Hold! Yeah!
Hey, we're real close. I'd leave your horses the other side of this clearing.
I'll get my guns off my horse, and I'm ready.
Easy, Bill. Quiet.
Awesome.
This is it. The cabin's just the other side of this hill.
Go handle business.
Off your horses. Let's go.
You gonna get them knives?
I said easy.
Follow me, all right? It ain't far.
We might have shared a horse, but we ain't friends. Remember, I'm watching you. Every moment.
I ain't gonna shop you now, come on. It'd be suicide.
You'll die, boy. But you'll lose your balls first.
Jesus Christ. Hey, there, you see?
Okay, get down.
Cabin's in the clearing down there. There'll be a bunch of fellers hiding out there, too.
Are these fellas armed?
Armed? Drunk? Wary of strangers, yup.
And Colm O'Driscoll?
He'll be holed up in his cabin. Be passed out, booze blind, likely as not.
Hey, over there. Someone's coming.
So, who's gonna tell him we ain't got nothing for the pot?
Oh, let me think. The feller that spooked the game, I reckon.
I'm gonna drain it. I'll catch up.
No, we ain't gonna fall for that. We're gonna wait so you can tell him yourself.
Yeah.
If anyone's actually gonna shoot the messenger, it'd be that mean son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
Come on, shake it off.
Come on. What are we doing about the pisser, Morgan? One by the tree.
Let's get closer. I'm gonna deal with this first fella.
Okay. Go to work.
The old man loses it.
That's how you know we're here. Let's get him. It's on.